Most businesses do not fail because the idea is weak, the market is bad, or the competition is too strong. They fail because the owner remains stuck in a survival mindset. Struggling is not just a financial condition. It is a mental state. When a business owner is constantly focused on putting out fires, chasing small wins and reacting instead of planning, growth becomes impossible. Scaling requires a completely different way of thinking. It demands clarity, structure, and the courage to let go of old habits that no longer serve the business. In the early stages of any business, struggle feels normal. You do everything yourself. You make every decision. You work long hours and wear every hat. This phase builds resilience, but many entrepreneurs get trapped here. They confuse hard work with progress. They believe being busy means being successful. In reality, constant busyness is often a sign of poor systems, unclear priorities, and a mindset rooted in control rather than growth. Scaling begins the moment a business owner shifts from asking, "How do I survive this month?" to asking, "How do I build something that grows without me?" This question alone changes everything. It moves your focus from short-term effort to long-term design. Instead of depending on personal energy, scaling depends on processes, people, and strategy. A scalable business is not powered by hustle. It is powered by structure. One of the biggest mindset shifts required for scaling is moving from operator to leader. Operators work in the business. Leaders work on the business. When you are trapped in daily tasks, you cannot see the bigger picture. Scaling requires stepping back, even when it feels uncomfortable. It means trusting others, delegating responsibilities, and accepting that perfection is less important than progress. Many businesses remain small because the owner refuses to let go of control. Another critical shift is understanding that growth does not come from doing more, but from doing better. Struggling businesses often chase every opportunity. Scaling businesses choose focus. They identify what truly drives revenue, impact, and value, and they eliminate distractions. Focus creates momentum. Momentum creates growth. Growth creates scale. Without focus, effort gets scattered, and results stay limited. Fear also plays a major role in keeping businesses stuck. Fear of investing, fear of hiring, fear of making the wrong decision. But scaling requires calculated risk. Safe decisions keep businesses stable, not scalable. Every level of growth demands a new level of courage. The mindset of a scaling entrepreneur is not fearless but decisive. They act with incomplete information and learn fast, instead of waiting for certainty. Systems are the backbone of scalability. A business that relies on memory, personal effort, or improvisation cannot grow beyond its owner. Systems create consistency. Consistency builds trust. Trust attracts customers and talent. When tasks are documented, processes are clear, and roles are defined, the business becomes stronger and more predictable. This is when growth stops feeling chaotic and starts feeling intentional. Scaling also requires a shift in how success is measured. Struggling businesses focus on revenue alone. Scaling businesses focus on sustainability, margins, customer experience, and long-term value. Not all growth is good growth. True scale is profitable, repeatable, and aligned with the company's vision. Without this perspective, businesses grow fast and collapse even faster. Mindset shapes culture, and culture shapes results. A business can only scale if its culture supports growth. That means encouraging ownership, accountability, learning, and adaptability. Leaders must model the mindset they want their teams to adopt. When leaders grow, businesses grow. When leaders stay stuck, businesses follow. Fear is another silent barrier to growth. Fear of hiring the wrong people. Fear of spending money. Fear of losing control. Fear of failure. These fears keep businesses small, even when opportunities are available. Scaling does not require reckless risk-taking, but it does require calculated courage. Every new level of growth demands letting go of certainty and trusting the process you are building. Systems are the foundation of scalability. If a business only works when the owner is present, it is not a business. It is a job. Systems allow tasks to be repeated with consistency and quality. They allow new team members to perform without constant supervision. They create reliability, and reliability builds trust with customers and partners. Without systems, growth amplifies problems instead of solving them. Another important mindset shift is how success is defined. Struggling businesses chase revenue at any cost. Scaling businesses chase healthy growth. They care about margins, customer lifetime value, team well-being, and long-term reputation. They understand that growth without stability is dangerous. True scale is not about being everywhere. It is about being effective where it matters most. Culture plays a decisive role in scaling. A business can only grow as much as its culture allows. When fear, blame, or confusion dominate the environment, progress slows down. A scaling mindset promotes ownership, accountability, and continuous improvement. Leaders who invest in people create teams that think, solve, and grow with the business instead of waiting for instructions. Perhaps the most powerful shift of all is moving from scarcity to abundance thinking. Struggling businesses operate from fear of loss, fear of competition, fear of running out. Scaling businesses operate from value creation. They ask, how can we serve better? How can we improve? How can we create something that lasts? This mindset attracts opportunities, partnerships, and loyalty that struggle-driven businesses rarely experience. Scaling is not about becoming bigger for the sake of size. It is about building something that is resilient, adaptable, and meaningful. It is about freedom from constant pressure, from burnout, from dependency on one person. When the mindset shifts, the strategy becomes clearer. The systems become stronger, and growth becomes sustainable. In the end, businesses do not scale because they work harder. They scale because they think differently. The moment you stop glorifying struggle and start designing for growth, everything begins to change. Stop reacting. Start leading. Stop surviving. Start scaling.